questions you want to ask, any questions you want. As a matter of fact, like this video, share it with all of your friends. Comment below if you need any help on anything related to manufacturing in Jamaica. If you need any help with anything relating to getting your product online, message me. My contacts are below. So Raymond, how much money you actually want to make this year?
876,825,680. Raymond,
yeah, it's working perfectly. Okay, so basically one of my new clients, thank you Yolande, by the way, thank you, is she messaged me in a frustrated state, and this is going to happen when you just start out in business. One of the first things she said, so what I do, I'll just tell you, my name is Raymond Chambers. I'm a Jamaican. I don't like to use the word entrepreneur. I don't like to use the word entrepreneur because it's so common nowadays and you have all of these entrepreneurs popping up. I don't want to use businessman either. My name is Raymond Chambers and I help Jamaican manufacturers move from here to there, right? One of the first things she said, so
when you just start business, please help me out. Do me a big you. Like, I have a website. How me I go sell? And how me I go do all of them? Then I need to get up something going because I do everything for my side when I do. I don't know what. I don't know what else to do.
Don't worry yourself. Oh, poor Lataya, don't worry yourself, me there. Okay, here's what you're going to do, right? Here's what you're going to do. When you just start out in company, biggest favor you can do your business, your company that you're starting, whether online or whether you're making physical products, whether you're selling digital products, which is a big thing nowadays, is do ramp systems into it. I mean, even before you identity, think about systems, right? Really, really powerful thing you can do for your actual company. And to answer you, when you're just starting, you have no website. The best thing you can think about for your company is systems. And systems are simply this. When someone makes an order, how are you going to invoice them? Right? And this is, I'm thinking about simply, there's a lot of, what should I say, more complicated ways, better ways to even save yourself and your client, and I can dive in deep into it. So when you're just starting out, how are you going to take that, invoice them? How are you going to receive the order? How are you going to make sure to tell them, listen, you will get your product at this time? How are you going to do your delivery, right? All of those things I will answer now. But the most important thing you can do for your company is systems, right? Another thing she asked me is, what about photos for Instagram, for Facebook? How do I get my photos looking nice? What do I do? All right? So to answer all of that, the first thing you're going to look at, right? And to be honest, I'm starting a company first. You don't need a website. I have a website, Raymond Chambers JA. If you want, you can go and look at it, right? But I just set it up for people who want to know what I do, because of course right now I'm doing my bachelor's in business management with a major in marketing. The first thing you want to look at is something called Wave Apps, right? This is specifically for small manufacturers. As a matter of fact, I don't think I will ever change from Wave Apps, because when it reached to a point where I want to, of course, get the distribution, my plan is to get products from Jamaica and distribute them through America after the degree, of course, and after I get a little bit of experience in marketing. I don't think I will ever switch from Wave Apps because of how good it is. Now, Wave Apps is a program that will help you with invoicing. It will even help you with sending your customer a professional invoice. I have to specify this apart from invoicing. It will even help you with stock control. You can put your stock in there. You can put how much products you have, how much products you don't have. It will help you with anything. So thinking of invoicing, use Wave Apps. All right. The second thing is a Scotia Bank account or an NCB account. Now this I have done for more than one client. right? I have told them, listen, you can set up your Scotiabank account, you can set up your NCB account. You can, when you just start out, if you're not sure if the business is going to escalate to the next level, do it in your personal account first. Do it in your personal account. Now, a lot of people don't like this suggestion. My philosophy is, and I have watched huge guys in business, you don't want to invest in a product if you don't know it's going to do well. And my best way of seeing if a product does well is testing, right? A lot of things going on outside. What I do is I put information on like a Google form. Google has a lot of free software that you can really use up, right? So Google form or Google Docs, and you put your banking information on there, right? When you get the order from the client, you send an invoice. You do a nice little invoice. If you get an order for one product, you do an invoice as well, so you can keep track, right? And you save the customer's name in there. You send them the invoice with your banking information. When they send the payment, you can send them a receipt from Wave, right? Send them a receipt. We received your payment. Please wait such and such a day for shipping, and you can, you know what I mean? Of course, you have their address and everything saved in Wave, so when you're sending out the package, you just send it. You can even charge a shipping cost if you want, right? Of course, if you have your product on eBay and you are sending abroad, eBay does this for you, right? eBay sends them a notification because you already put in the back end how long it's going to take for the product to reach there, right? So Wave apps, guys, look up Wave apps, use Wave apps, put your Scotia information on there, your NCB information. Of course, you can see when the payment is received, and persons in Jamaica are used to doing business like this now because they have proof on Instagram, they have proof on Facebook that you do make the products. They have you telling them, yes, you will get the products. And to be honest, if you don't send them the product, if they don't receive the product, the worst thing that can happen to your company when it's starting is a bad review. Right? And if you get a bad review, you have to find a way to correct that, because if somebody sends you payment and you don't give them a product, I've been in a situation before where I've had to give back money to my clients. I haven't had it a lot. I've had 1-2 cases. The first case was because that was like a year and a half ago, where I really didn't know as much as I know now about social media management, and I was trying to get them sales at the time on the group that was helping me with Facebook ads. I told them the client budget that I got, and they told me to give me back the client their money. Give back the client their money, Raymond. I remember like yesterday, because when you're running Facebook ads, especially in the US, you need a good amount of capital, especially if your product don't have online presence yet. You need a good amount of capital, you need a good amount of budget. And when I say a good amount of budget, 2,000 US will do well with Facebook ads, but you have to have that planned out. You can't have a small budget. Like I was charging the client, I remember it was 150 US because I was eager to prove that I knew what I was doing, right? Which I was actually learning at the time. Now I'm getting off track, but I just wanted to tell you that little story. Now, Wave apps, really good for invoicing. Wave apps, put your Scotiabank information or your NCB. Scotiabank is a better bank for me. Okay, Scotiabank. Okay. So now we dealt with invoicing, and by the way, for shipping, the best thing to use is Jamaica Post, whether you're shipping abroad or inland. Jamaica Post. Even there's DoorDash or something like that. There are a lot of ways to ship within Kingston, within Jamaica. You can ship your products too. A lot of people use Nutsford. You can use Nutsford if you like. I personally don't like it. The only reason I don't like it is because when you think of, you can control it. I just think it's easier to control when you go to Jamaica Post, because a lot of times the packages get lost. On Nutsford, I've had that case already, and I don't want it to get lost. I don't want to speak bad about any company at all, because honestly they have done well for Jamaican manufacturers. So don't focus on the fact that I know how social media is nowadays. You focus on one point. I am not saying that Nutsford Express, because Nutsford Express has done well for a lot of clients that I know. I would prefer. Here's the other thing as well, not for Express is privately owned. For Jamaica Post to reach where I want it to reach, to a point where they really focus on Jamaican manufacturers, because that's the hub to get it into the overseas market. It's just use Jamaica Post, right? Just use Jamaica Post. The second thing now is your photos. So you're going to look up something called Snapseed. It's an app, and just remember this, all right? The giants in the industry is Google, Facebook, all right? Two giants. Facebook is Instagram. They bought Instagram. So the giants in the industry is Google and Facebook. Just focus on that. And the reason I say focus on that is any system you're trying to use, anything you're trying to use, try and look for apps that these guys have created. All right? Because believe it or not, they are going to pay more attention to it. I see some people starting a Twitch channel, which okay, for certain situations it might do well. But I can tell you, right, for SEO, although they are not supposed to do it, because Google bought YouTube, handwriting is horrible, but you can figure out that this is Google, this is YouTube. Google is not supposed to pay more attention to YouTube, but believe me when I say just believe me when I say Google pays more attention to YouTube. So SEO ranking for YouTube will be higher on the Google search results than a Twitch TV. If you want photos for small products, look for a photo box. All of these things you buy online. Look for a photo box, start taking pictures of your products in that. Yeah, so I hope I didn't confuse you. I know I started telling a lot of stories. I'm moving just to check if my DJI mobile moving with me, and it is. I know I told you a lot of things. You put it down at the end of it. You have no website, right? You can put your products on a Facebook store. Send your products through through any post office. And when I say post office, I mean you can use Nutsford as well. Get them to send the money through NCB or Scotia. Don't forget your Wave apps. Forget your Snapseed. This is to make your photos look nice. This is for your systems. Photos look nice. Send the money through Scotiabank. Send it through Nutsford Express. Of course, your display can be a Facebook store or your Instagram page. Yeah. There's another thing called MailChimp to keep in touch with customers by email. But another beautiful thing about MailChimp, it has something called a landing page. But basically, focus on me again. I'll go through it one last time. Alright? You display your products on either your Facebook store, your landing page in MailChimp, or your Instagram page. Right? You can put them one by one on the Instagram page, so when they're scrolling through, they say, you have products. They can send them an invoice through Wave apps. Right? Then they send the money through Nutsford, through NCB or Scotiabank. Those are your banks back home. You send them the product through Nutsford, you send a receipt from Wave, you send the product through Nutsford and the post office, and then they receive the product, you say thank you, and your business is done. You get your reviews, you start marketing more, you get client reviews, you get the audio from WhatsApp, you get the picture with the product in the hand, and you start moving forward. Right? Comment any questions you want to ask, any questions you want. As a matter of fact, like this video, share it with all of your friends. Comment below if you need any help on anything related to manufacturing in Jamaica. If you need any help with anything relating to getting your product online, message me. My contacts are below. Peace.